Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Season Watch. Today we're continuing by Classroom Season 2. Because now this next season started, which I feel like it's a second cour, but they are announcing it as a Season 2. Nowadays, like they separated into cours that are not together, and now they're starting to call the second cour a new season. Like that's also happening with Bungo Stray Dogs right now, so bit weird. But yeah, it's a continuation of where we stopped. Now we have the characters, the sensei, Klaus. We have the girls, Lily or Flower Garden, Thea, Dream Speaker, Grete, Dearest Daughter, Monika, Blent, Sibylla, Pandemonium, Erna, the Fool, Annette, the Forgetter, and Sada Metal. I'll admit, I had to look up the names for Thea, Grete, and Monica because I forgot, but I remembered everyone else. Now, last time they had finished off the mission in that old politician's place with Sibylla and the others, and Sibylla took a major role there, as his maid was actually together with the assassin, so she was the one doing the job there, while Klaus and the others took care of the assassin. But Sibylla and the others cornered her, and Klaus came in to finish off the job, showing the result of his match with. But then back at the mansion, when they were talking, celebrating stuff, they got the news that some of the girls were missing. So I remember Klaus and Lily were there. I think there was one or two other girls with them at the time, because some of the girls were missing, which were Thea, Sibylla, and one other girl. One I think was one of the younger ones. So it could be Annette, Erna, or Sada. But yeah, something's going on between Thea and Sibylla. Like they're facing each other. One of them seems to be betraying or something, which most likely seems to be Thea, since we didn't really dive into her yet. We didn't dive into Thea, Monika. Let's see, we did have some flashbacks with Sada. We did have some flashbacks with Erna. I don't know if Lily counts, because the beginning of the series was titled after her, but it didn't really involve much of her past. We did have some talk about Daughter Dearest, and which was related to this episode. Oh yeah, it wasn't Sibylla the focus, it was Greta the focus that went up against the maid. That's right. I mix it up because Sibylla did get involved in the case, because the master, the politician, was kind of related. Like he was involved with people that she knew, so she got personally involved in this. So where was I? So let's see, Sada, Erna. Don't think we had much of Annette. Grete, Sibylla, and maybe Lily. Like Lily is a. Oh, there's. So I guess we have Thea, Annette, and Monika left. I don't remember. Oh, I think we talked about Annette, but we didn't really dive into her character. Like we didn't have character specific episode for her. So maybe eventually, but anyway, I think this is about Thea. I'm getting distracted. So yeah, we're probably gonna be finding out today. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means you sync up your own version of mine as we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect you. And with that being said, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go. It was gonna be such a short intro, and then I rambled on. Okay. And then it became a war of informations. Oh, yeah, corpse. Because I guess they're gonna show what was happening with this other group, with corpse. So there's Thea, Annette, Arna, and Monika. Yeah, Monika, Annette, Thea, and Erna with Klaus. So we're actually getting to see a bit how it all happened. Yeah, just casualties, you know, the natural disasters happening. Meanwhile, Klaus is explaining that whole intro that we had in the beginning of the first season. Yeah, there's Monika. Oh, the ricochet. And there he is, the man of the hour, Mr. Invincible. And that's right. Corpse considered them rivals, though Klaus considered them not even the same league. Like, he deflected everything with a knife. Yeah, spies over information. And there's a suitcase. Darkness deeper than death. And also, I didn't realize that Monika was so short. Wait. Was it not Sibla with them? I guess it wasn't Sibla but Monika? Wow, I got the characters very mixed up then. I kept putting Sibla in places where she wasn't. Oh, forget her. This is gonna be focused on Annette. Olivia. That's her name. Yeah. I don't know if I go that far. Flint, turn speaker, forget a fool. Yeah, so that group fades. So I guess Erna and Annette were sleeping, and then there was that confrontation between Monika and Thea that we had at the end of last season. Wait, what? What? Her her bed got blown up? What? I feel like we kind of skipped the step there. Yeah, because they're the ones going the Rio mission. Wonder King. Yeah, Lily goes overboard with Rays and drives. And she was holding in. Unlike Monika, that did not hide at all. Monika just got mad with them. Yeah, probably the whole thing. Yeah. So we had the moment with the two of them confronting each other in that bedroom, and then we went back to their fight against Corpse, and now we're going back to them forming the team to go after Corpse. A test. Touch his hand. Now, each of them have to touch it, or them as a group have to get somebody to touch it. And they're gone. They all ran into setbacks. Oh, they're not very cooperative. I see. So all three of them have a problem with teamwork. Which I can kind of get with Erna. Oh. I think they talked about it briefly with Annette as well. Yeah. Really? I didn't really think about that. And Dret is the one that's usually in charge. Um, okay, so are they the culprits of Lily's room being blown up? Yeah, Monika is a one woman team. Exactly. She's very prideful and considers a lot of her own skills. What was the point of opening the door? Very soft music. Oh my god. And that all that's left is Annette. That's very focused in her own inventions. Even Tia is worried about it. Oh, Annette has amnesia. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense now. I was starting to wonder if it was more of a forger kind of thing since she makes stuff, invents stuff. But no, that would be forger, not forgetter. And what is up with that position? And yet she calls them sis and key. I don't think asking is the way to do it. I went up to him, asked, he said no, so I just went to sleep. Oh, so she sleeps like that. It wasn't an accident. Mhm.
そういえば、お前はやけにホムラに詳しかったな。なぜだ？
ええ。
Huh.
7年前、私はホムラの紅髪の女性に命を救われたの。
So we're gonna learn a little more about Thea,
私の憧れや。
handsome hair woman from
紅
Inferno.
髪の女性か。
And who is that, Klaus?
コードネームはコーロ。仙台、
Arf.
ホムラのボスだ。
Who was a boss. Yeah, you always fight with those close to you, you know? Enjoy that discord. Yeah, difference is what makes a team strong, I guess. Yeah, makes sense. Because everyone was the same, it wouldn't really bring out any extra things other than you have extra hints to work with. Like the fact that you guys have different strengths is what makes a difference in that teamwork, really. And wait, was that Monika? Because that looked like Sibla. Running cage.
リリー、他の寝室よりも一回り広い先代ボスの寝室。
Oh. I mean, if this is a larger room, would make sense.
リリーの部屋がコールさんの寝室。
And yeah, Tia has a connection with Miss Har. Are we gonna see her?
けどね、
Huh.
私はただのスパイになってほしくないわ。
Any old
ヒーロ
spy?
ーを目指しなさい。
Hiro. And it's interesting that this episode is supposed to be focused on Annette. Time to lure them into ruin. And yet we're focusing on Tia. And she even gave her a line. Which I do like of this about the show. They all have their own line. And she's not here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. The problem of her getting close to the other is the shyness. And then I guess Tia using that charming skills to get past those barriers.
本当のお姉ちゃんが欲しいの？あなたが私たちをお姉ちゃんと呼ぶのはそういうこと？大変ね。
I didn't really think about that since Annette also calls them this.
自分を律して。
Yeah, she is very worried about that, as we saw it before when she was talking to Klaus about it. The thing is, I can't 100% trust in this scene with Tia. Because it feels like she's manipulating Erna here. Hmm. Yeah, she charmed her.
よかったら教えるわよ。男を落とす技術も含めて。
Yeah, seducing men's her
失敗
specialty.
しなくていいわ。グレーテに色仕掛けを授けた師匠は 何を隠そう私よ。
あの痛々しい逆セクハラ、元凶は君かよ。
本人なり
Or
の
pathetic attempts, huh?
まったく甘い奴らばかりだね。このチームには決定的に欠けている。スパイに不可欠な厳しさが。
Well, I can see the benefit of being like that, but that's not necessarily the case. Faucet. Down to the stains. Yeah, she's using the same trick. Yeah, she's doing the exact same moves. So, yeah, she's not reacting. Oh, interesting. But yeah, and that's not reacting the same way as Arno was.
あなた身長伸びた？さすがティアの姉貴、わかりますか？大正解です。俺様、先月から
3 whole
身長
millimeters.
が伸びたんです。寝方を変えた成果です。試験を達成
Because that way you sleep?
プリンを作ってあげる。俺様、もっと大きくなれます。アネットの心はまるで5歳児の心みたい。読み取れたのは身長を伸ばしたいという願望の。
Huh.
他は空っぽなの？
And that is a mystery, even to herself. Yeah, she was able to get those two to join her, but not Monika. Getting through a lot just to get a small team form. The spy music, I forget about this. And see, that's where the explosions in Lily's room gonna come in. Huh.
クラウスさんは動物に手で触れていたでしょ。直後、人は絶対に手を洗う。庭にある水道は僕が。
Ah, that's what she was taking out of the faucets. That's why she left her there.
で、女子が使う大浴場に先生は近づかないから、先生が手を洗う場所は浴室の洗面台しか
I
ない
mean,
でしょ。
yeah, that makes.
だからここで貼ってたの。
Yeah, he did mention that. So he had to accept the deal because of the time restraint. Though, considering Klaus, I feel like he could bypass her still. Butting heads and stripping each other's egos. Yeah, it seems like one did. Yeah, it seems like if one did it, it was all gonna. And now the bathroom is still gonna blow up. Let me guess, Arna. Arna is always falling for Annette's straps. Why did an explosion that they did not fix? Yeah, they are all passing the blame along. What is the amendment? But try to work together, okay? It's not always buddy heads. Yeah, there was a reason why we went back, I guess, because he was telling why the room blew up. And that's when we did not get information from them.
僕は別の任務を済ませてすぐに駆けつける。
いえ、一刻を争う事態かもしれません。ボスは捜索を最優先にしてください。
あんたはさっさと仲間の元に駆けつけてくれ。
微力ですが、先輩方のサポートはするっすよ。
心強くなったな。わかった。
So switching up.
お前たちに任せよう。
私は。
リリー、お前は来い。
Oh,
僕と前
okay.
で仲間の足取りを追うぞ。
So the other three are gonna do this other mission, while Klaus and Lily are gonna find the missing teammates. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's a new season. I am watching the openings and endings from the start. I guess this is the ending, since we didn't have an opening. Kind of hard to tell. Oh, interesting. They blow with the kids. Oh, who is that? Is that a family member, maybe? Oh. Oh, an Inferno. And his new team. That is, I kind of like that part. Who are you? With a bunch of butlers. Okay, sideways. Are they all gonna be? No, not all are gonna be firing. All the animals. Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for that. Oh, they all have a color to them. Wait, Annette doesn't seem to have a color with her. Huh. Oh, we have some post-credit.
この下品な照明は何？
任務を達成したんだもの。自分にご褒美を与えないとやってられないわ。
クラウスさんの命令
What's up with the drink?
僕は別行動するの
Like, it's very colorful. It
君も気づいてると思うけど、アネットの技術、うちの国の水準じゃないよね。
has,
おそらくは。
I mean,
どこから来たのかね。
both the good and bad side, I guess. What? What happened?
あなた、何者？この子の母親です。
And that's why this is called Forgetter. And that was Absol. Like I said, this feels more like a second core rather than a second season. Because it's picking up right where we left off. It didn't even give us a recap or anything of this final scene between Thea and Monika from last season.
まだ帰ってきません。連絡を試みても何の応答もなくて。
灯火を裏切るの？そのつもりならさっさと言ってね。
So we're just picking off as if that was just last week. The episode happened, and we're supposed to remember that. Luckily, I do remember. Of course, I kind of mix up some of the characters, but I kind of fix that by the end. You know, when we kind of started watching the episode. But yeah, whenever we have multiple episodes for a character, in the beginning it doesn't really feel like it is for that character. Kind of like with Daughter Dearest episodes, it felt more like a pandemonium kind of session. even though Pinamon had her own episode. But then by the end, we get to see Erna showing up. Not Erna. Grete showing up against Olivia.
コードネームマナ娘。笑い嘆く時間にしましょう。だって覚悟が違いますもん。立案も指揮も指導も心の拠り所も。
However, in this case, we got some glimpse of Annette there for the Forgetter. So Thea was looking into her desires and could only see that she wants to be taller, not anything greater than that. And maybe because of her amnesia, she thinks like a 5-year-old.
ええ、アネットさんには養成学校に入る前の記憶がないらしいんです。アネットの心はまるで5歳児の心みたい。読み取れたのは身長を伸ばしたいという願望のみ。
So there's definitely like, maybe that's why she acts the way she does. Yet at the same time, she makes all these crazy inventions that have big effects. Unfortunately, bad effects, but they're always big effects. And in the after credits, Monika was even pointing out how her inventions are far more advanced than their countries. Even though they fail, but they are made. It just needs to get better at succeeding, you know? Not having them explode. Though sometimes that is the objective.
君も気づいてると思うけど、アネットの技術、うちの国の水準じゃないよね。
But after that, we got to see a woman hugging her and saying that that's her mom. Now, they said that she had amnesia since she joined the academy, which I don't know how long that is. So, I guess it's still possible that the woman was able to recognize her, because if it had been many years, like since she was very little, growing up, like they can turn out very different. So it's kind of hard for the woman to recognize her, even if it is indeed her mom. But if it hasn't been that many years, it's still possible to recognize her.
この子の母親です。
Now, it's that woman telling the truth. And what does this have to do with the whole scene we had at the end of last season between Thea and Monika? Like, they were confronting each other, but we haven't gotten to that part yet? Are they gonna explain that next episode?
自分にご褒美を与えないとやってられないわ。
クラウスさんの命令がなければ僕は別行動するのにさ。で、どうすんの？
何のこと？
決まってんじゃん。時間はないよ。
So yeah, we're just thrown back in the thick of it, and it seems like we're gonna be focused on Annette for now. Now, if I remember correctly, it was Annette, Thea, and Monika that did not have a focus episode or episodes. But it seems like we're starting on Annette right now. So maybe the rest of the season we're gonna focus on Thea and Monika and finally figure out what is Monika's special ability.
それって何かあなたの特技に関係あるわけ？私たちにもまだ教えてもらってないけど。
Because we still don't know about that yet. But yeah, this one focuses a lot around Thea and her charming skills, her kind of like focus on becoming a spy or a hero in this case, I guess, because she was actually involved with the last Inferno boss, Arf. So even that got Klaus by surprise, which don't always happen.
7年前、私はホムラの紅髪の女性に命を救われたの。命の恩人で私の憧れよ。
コードネームはコーロ。仙台、ホムラのボスだ。
Maybe we'll get some more about that, or maybe that was it. Who's to say? So yeah, we got that connection there, but maybe we're gonna dive more into that when we get the Dream Speaker episodes, actually, or episode. I don't know if they're gonna do a single episode, if they're gonna be an arc. Yeah. Very confusing. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So anyways, we're back now, and see you next week for the next episode this season. Bye!